So luckily I was able to camp here last night, just up there near the building, in that field over there on the left. And basically I thought it made me look close with no other campers around, but I thought, why not just knock on the door? It saves me potentially getting in trouble if I camp on their land, you know, without them knowing, which I don't like doing really, unless it's like well hidden and they won't find me. But there's nowhere to hide even behind those bushes, because we walk through these and there's no. Anyway, so I knocked on, and a woman answered, and she said that no campsites are open until the 17th of May. And I was like, oh right, sorry, didn't know that. Which I didn't, because I was planning on just wall camping. But I said, well, is there anywhere else around that I could go, do you think? She said other than the fells up there. But at this point the sun had set, it was dusk, it was going to be pitch black in 20 minutes. So she said I could just, if I just took myself in one of the fields. Naturally I offered her money for it, and she said no, it's fine. So, you know, really lovely people. They had bathroom facilities and fresh running water, so that was a bonus, definitely. It was kind of a weird night's sleep, because I went to sleep at about 10. I was shattered. I was like, I'm gonna pass out straight away, and I didn't, but I was really tired. I just didn't sleep, and I feel like I did, because the next time I looked at my phone it was 12, and I was like, no way, 2 hours has passed. So I must have slept and then woke up, but it didn't feel like I'd slept. And that happened throughout the night, like every hour, every 2 hours I was waking up and I was cold, I was uncomfortable. I mean, not too cold, just chilly I suppose. I was under my sleeping bag and it was warm under there, but every time the top bit where the head bit let in air, it was cold air. It was about 2 degrees, so not as cold as the night before, the first night. But I just didn't get that much of a good sleep. But when I woke up this morning I felt well rested, so you know, I suppose can't really complain. Yeah, it was an interesting night. So now I'm heading towards these hills. Right now I'm in the Langdales, and I suppose Stake Pass is up there somewhere between those mountains, so there'll be a lovely mountain pass to climb. Very exciting, also very nervous, because with this pack on, I don't know if you can, with this pack on here, it looks huge. Wow. I mean, it's not easy, but I've filled up on water and I've just eaten breakfast, even though again I wasn't hungry. Breakfast was just a cereal bar and a fruit bar, and I've got some vitamin water in my hand, so should be fine. I'm in good spirits. I've got my sunglasses on, my shorts on, it's nice and sunny, it's a beautiful day, it's really warm with a cool breeze, so very happy to be here. Just had a bit of a rest before going up Stake Pass, which is up there. That's going to be tricky to get up because with this bag, oh my god, can't imagine. Yeah, I've just had a rest, took my shoes off, aired my feet, stretched a little bit, you know, like my sore muscles. Had a couple toffees for sugar, and yeah, I'm ready to go up Stake Pass. I like to say I'm about halfway up Stake Pass. This breeze might sound annoying on camera, but it's amazing because it is hot. The sun is hot. That's how far I've come so far, and all the way down there today and around that mountain. Oh, It really is a beautiful day, but it's just so hot for this. It looks like it gets steeper up there. Did it. I'm sure this is the top of the State Pass. Oh, it carries through there, but that's the steepest incline. I mean, I imagine. I hope so. Seems that way. Oh, that's a relief. And I ought to mention as well, when I stopped at the bottom before I came up State Pass, when I did my stretches and all, I took a couple Nurofen for my back muscle pain from Karen's bag and my feet, and I'm so glad I did, because right now there's no pain at all. I know that's how painkillers work, but I'm just saying, like, that would have made it so much more difficult if I didn't do that. Oh, so glad it did. It was just nice to not ache for once. Oh. And this should last most of the day, all day as well, so it should be good. I'm hoping anyway. This is some nice easy walking through these hills with the mountains dominating the landscape over there. It's really nice to walk a level ground or semi-level ground after that. I mean, it wasn't too bad. It could have been worse. Devil's Staircase on the West Helen Way was worse. That was hell. Down this steep winding path, very steep, goes all the way down there, and it's quite funny actually. It's very zigzaggy. That would have been a really lovely wild swimming spot, but can't really stop. I want to get through this big valley, which feels like it's taken forever. I've been walking through here for about 2, maybe 3 hours. I mean, it's very pretty, it's very fast. I don't think I'm far from the next village, town, hour tops maybe. So I'm sat under the shade of this tree. I was getting really like dizzy and a little bit shaky, and I sat down. I ate about a third of this packet, whatever was left of it. It's pretty much just Aldi's version of Grey's fibre stuff, and breakfast bar, and drank plenty of water, and I feel better already. I just so tired. Like I said, as nice as that valley was, it kind of was just very much the same, with little greenery, like, you know, river running through it, mountains surrounding, but it was just very beige, foggy, and the stones, the big stones to step on were like all wobbly. There was a lot of that, but this is so much better because there's actual trees, there's green, which is the main thing. If this was a bit further ahead, I would definitely walk camp here, but I do want to walk a bit further. I've not even made 10 miles yet. My minimum's 10 a day, and I don't want to cut it any shorter than that. Ideally minimum 12, but if I really have to, 10. But just, oh wow, it's beautiful. And I feel like this path and the one on the other side are fairly busy. There are quite a lot of people walking that way in the opposite direction to me, so they'll be coming back at some point, and I don't like camping near busy paths if I don't have to. So this is Borrowdale. This is the place on the trail that I've been looking forward to most, I think. Just because I've never been here before, just because I've heard it's beautiful and the gem of the lakes. Hello, you're really cute as well. I'm just walking to the next town, and again I've no signal, so I can't check where I am. I just know that this is the direction I'm heading in because it's towards Keswick. So I'm just hoping to get signal at some point. I haven't had signal since 11:30 this morning, and it's now 6:10 in the evening. So no one knows if I'm alright, pretty much. Be fine, but I just hope at some point today I get signal so I can message people and be like, I'm fine, I'm here. So I lost a trail a few miles back, around when I was coming out of that long valley, and just because I walked on the other side of the river, that's all, but it took me through some really lovely places, and I knew that it was in this direction because it's towards Keswick, and I've seen signs towards Keswick, so I've walked along that road and following this river. Now there's a footpath along it behind me, and I got for about a minute, for about 60 seconds, a little bit of signal, so I quickly checked maps, and it turns out the path is literally just somewhere over there, right across this river, so I think I can cross it here. It's not that far as well, it's just probably a few feet over, a few meters over, so I've just got to cross this river. Here looks like the best bet because it's been quite wide up there, so I think I can cross it where it's shallow there under the trees, but I'm going to attempt it and hope I find the path and hope I get a signal again. I managed to text text people, let them know I'm okay, and when I got signal, messages came through like, are you okay? Because I haven't spoke to anyone since 11 in the morning, so naturally if I'm out in the middle of nowhere you would be worried, so yeah, at least I've texted them and let them know. God, it's really lovely here. I love those trees over there. I'm so excited. Honestly, I'm impressed that I got across that. It looks super shallow, but it comes up to, you can see my shoes, almost where the laces are tied. And honestly, it's a testament to these shoes because my feet are dry. They're completely dry. No wet got inside. And the Gore-Tex has obviously proven to be pretty bloody good because, like I said, the water went up to, excuse the mud on my legs, near the laces. You can kind of see near where it's tied there at the top. That's how deep it was, and it was a rushing river, and I was like, oh well, it wasn't going to take me away because it's shallow, but still it was kind of intense. But anyway, the trail is up here somewhere, and I love it round here. Oh my god, I would so camp here tonight. I'm gonna move on though a little bit longer as usual until I have signal again, because maybe I'll get it again, who knows. I got a little bit then when I was crossing the river, but I couldn't check my phone. Oh, I've got 1 bar now, right, that's a good sign, I think. Yeah, so that was really interesting. I love these trees. Found it. Found the trail. Oh, that feels so good. Feels so good to be back on it. Well, almost to have found it. Thank God for that. I mean, I wasn't worried or anything because I knew I was going in the right direction and I'd come across it somewhere. It's just put my mind at ease now. Here we go. Yeah, back on the trail. Oh, it feels wonderful. found this really wonderful place just off the trail, not too close to the path, and it's not too busy either. Really nice flat patch of grass by the river, and I might have a campfire there. So that'd be really nice and warm me up as well. I'm not freezing, but it's getting chilly. I'm so hungry again. I cannot wait to eat food. There's loads of like wood lying about as well that I could use. Oh, I'm so hungry.